The final super motocross round where riders are going to make $1 million and $500,000 in the 250 class. It is essentially a three-way battle for the 450 title and the 250 title between Roczen, Sexton, Jet, and then you've got Hayden Deegan, Joe Shimoda, and Hunter Lawrence. Let's watch this together. Talking about the start, I am guessing that these four gates right here are going to be the hot commodity. Maybe where the Yamaha track map flag guy is, and this roller bump right after the start. This could do two things. It could end up being a berm from when guys are going outside inside, or it could end up being a curb where you're going to see guys hit this wall and bounce off and potentially might end up getting sideways because of the speed they're carrying. So you've got a long third gear start. These guys are going to turn left. Oh, and by the way, this track is full-blown Supercross suspension. Yes, there is no actual whoops, so it's probably going to be a little bit softer, but because of the rhythms, they are going to go full-blown Supercross, maybe just a little bit softer. Nice left-hand corner where guys are going to be able to use that rear brake. Right off the bat, I think this is going to be a wheel tap triple, or if riders can carry enough speed, they're just going to triple over it into a quad. Yes, into a quad. The track flag did not do it. The big boys are going to be able to quad this sucker. The 250s, maybe not, but look for guys seat bouncing the hell out of this thing to get over. Awesome. Finally, a Supercross triple into a block pass 180. Oh, this section. Guys could either do what the track map is doing, where you're going triple, then step over. To me, that seems like anytime you're jumping off of a tabletop, you're going to get a lot of height. So could guys potentially quad on top? That would be the fastest line, is to quad on top and then to step off. Definitely going to be faster than the triple, then step over because of the quad. You might see a lot of riders end up going double, step over, or step on off. That to me seems faster than being able to triple in, because then afterwards you'd be able to triple out. Again, step quad on, then step off, then double into the corner would be the ticket. Then another block pass 180 to nice finish line into a very fast single file line section where these riders are going to hit to this curb. Maybe it's going to be a berm, hopefully. Yes, if there's nobody behind you, you're going to see a guy go to the outside to carry momentum to jump off the single. But if he's trying to pass somebody, he's going to try to stuff them right here, which is going to be a scary pass because it's going to be a fast section. But ideally, they're going to go to the outside. Then you got a nice checkup jump here to another little checkup to then into the MX versus ATV step up on top. Then you have a nice flat right-hand corner. Here, I have no idea why anyone would go to the inside. Let's just watch this. You've got a single. Why? The single should be on the outside because, and you should have maybe like a jump right here to jump down. Get rid of the single on the inside, put it on the outside, and then on the inside, get rid of that so riders can haul ass in here, then put a double option down here. So you got one guy on the outside that's WFO, jumps, and then has to kind of slow down to come down here. And on the inside, you got a guy that has nothing, then he's going to double down. I think it would make it a little bit more racy. Into this 500 truckload version of sand, which, man, your goggles, you're going to have to put baby oil all over them to make sure that you're not getting sand in your eyes. This is the sketchiest part of this track with all these moguls here. You are not going to want to follow. You're going to want to be outside of somebody's line, but typically sand usually ends up with two lines. There's like an inside and outside. That's where the guys will be going. You probably will need to be in the other line as somebody because if they mess up and stuff it, you can get around them. I really do appreciate the next section, which is basically sand moguls, but it's not sand. That, to me, guys are going to be hauling butt, and if you have Supercross suspension, which they will, it's going to kick them all sorts of weirdness, and it's going to create all sorts of lactic acid in the arms because the bike's not going to be flowing underneath them. They're going to be chasing setup. They're like, hey, do I set the bike up for the Supercross stuff on the majority of the track, or do I set it up for moto, for the sand and these rollers, which is literally 40% of the track? Then inside here, back across, little up and down, which is cool. This is a real slow section to a scrub jump. Then this is how a dragon back should be. There's no end to it. There's no landing. Into again, the triple, then the quad, back to the finish line. Track like this, I feel, is in Chase Sexton's wheelhouse. I do think it's in Deegan's wheelhouse. Hunter is a very good Supercross rider, so that is going to be a battle. I think the battle in the 250 class can be Hunter and Deegan, and in the 450, it's, I want to see Roxon do it. Roxon will be up front early, but can he hang is the question. He proved it last weekend that he can hang. So it's up in the air between those three. I really think Sexton is going to be able to pull it off, but my heart would like to see Roxon pull it off. Nothing against Jet. He's won enough this year. Let me know in the comments below. This is Johnny Hopper. Till next time, keep it WFO. Ba-ra-da-da-da.